Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of Life of Love. I'm Adam,
I'm Steph.
and we are still in love, and still alive, and still together. It's been a while since we put out an episode.
Yeah.
Life just
Life.
gets going.
Those who know.
Lots has happened since then, so we'll kind of run you through a little update on what we've been up to, where we've been, and how we still love each other.
Right.
So we were going consistent with this, and then you went on a trip with your friend for your 40th birthday, early 40th birthday party present, whatever you guys.
It was a gift for ourselves because I think it's really important that we gift ourselves some, quality time with people that we love.
Yeah, so you went with your friend, Anna.
Yeah, childhood friend.
So just give a breakdown where you went. So you went on a cruise?
Yep, we went, I guess, I don't know, it would be a Caribbean cruise. I don't know. I know there's names for them. And in all honesty, I did not do anything with this trip. All I did was book my flight, and that was basically it. So I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was my first cruise, but it was really I enjoyed myself. I didn't think I would, but I think I really enjoyed myself. We went on MSC Seascape, and we had a day in Bahamas, and then we went to their private island, and then we went back to Miami. It was only like a 4-day thing, but yeah, the food was phenomenal. Probably best kind of like all-inclusive, I guess, food that one of the best out there that I've had. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty good.
So you guys, just in case people are interested in what you did, so you flew out of Toronto?
We went out of Toronto to Fort Lauderdale, because it was significantly cheaper for the flight. And it's only about a half an hour away from the port without any traffic. But of course, there's always traffic. So it's about an hour away, which makes it worth it. With like our Uber ride, we were still saving like $200 per person, and whatnot. So.
And you guys flew in the day that you were leaving.
Yes, which
a little tricky.
Well, they don't recommend it because if your flight gets delayed, which our flight did get delayed, when the ship leaves. Like they're not going to wait for you. So if your flight gets delayed, canceled, whatever. You're basically screwed. You're SOL, right? So I don't recommend doing that. I mean, if you really want to be on the safe side, fly in the day before, stay at a local hotel, and then just take a cab to the ports. Because where their ports are, it's all the cruise ships. So there's like Virgin, I think it's NCL, there's Carnival's there, Royal Caribbean's there. Like it's this huge port. We're just the cruise ships there, so it was really cool to see. Really, really cool to see.
Yeah. And so, if you know of anyone in the travel industry wants to need some reviews done on a trip, I've never been on a cruise before, so
yeah.
If you guys need a honest review from a loving couple on a cruise,
I want to do the Virgin one.
Reach out to me.
Yeah. I do. I want to do the Virgin one because it's adults only. I would go back on a cruise, but I'm not sure if I would bring our kids. Like I'm not sure if I would.
Our kids, I don't.
I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't do a week one, like a 7-day one. I would do one for the 3 to 5 day range. That kind of gives you a little bit of flexibility.
For me, just thinking about it, like even just do a 3 to 5, really, with our kids the way they are right now, and they just like to play video games and chill and relax and do something exciting. Anyways, yeah. So you went with your friend.
Yep.
So just talk briefly on what you think the importance of spending time alone from your partner, how that is, if you think it's a good thing, if you think it's a bad thing. Like, this isn't the first time. You've gone many times on different trips with your cousins and sister-in-law and
I think you
friends
know
and
how I
friends
feel.
and whatever, right? So yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's important though to have breaks
Yeah. Oh,
sometimes,
yeah.
just to break up the monotony, right? Especially, there's um, someone has like a breakdown, it's like, once a week you should do something with your partner, whether it's a walk or do an activity. Every
Yeah.
2 months you should go away for a weekend, and twice a year you should
Yeah.
go on like a 4 to 7 day
Yeah.
trip. But so that's with your partner. But now, what do you think though? Is it also a good thing to go without your partner and spend some time away from the daily grind, all the stress of relationships, marriage, all that, and then just decompress,
Yes.
knowing that everything is taken care of back home from your partner?
Yes. And I just want to say, I know not every marriage looks like ours, and I know every relationship doesn't look like ours. And I'm very grateful that I am in a relationship where I don't have to worry about going away for a weekend, going away for a week with my friends to have that, friendship bonding time, where I don't have to be a mom, right? Like, I don't have to think like a mom. I don't have to think like a parent, etc. I just have to worry about myself. I think it's really, really important to have that time away. And, it's just, huge shout out to you, because I am grateful I'm in a position where I'm able to have the time away, to be with my friends, and whatnot. But I think it's really important to keep friendships alive around you. And I think it's important to have time away. Like I said, where you don't have to think, right? I don't have to worry about the laundry. I don't have to worry about like who's cooking dinner tonight, right? Where I only have to worry about myself. And it's like a mini like mental health vacation too, right? So I don't know. How do you feel about it? Because you've been away too. But yours are not like vacation. Yours are like, I'm going to a conference. So it's not
It's still,
really.
yeah, it still is. Like, I recently just went to Edmonton for a conference. Same thing. Like, just, yeah, knowing that, yeah, I don't have to, I know that there's someone here, yeah, taking care of everything. So I don't have to worry about it. And then, yeah, I have the freedom to go do that,
Yeah.
which is great. And yeah, I mean, you just, if you think about, certain people have certain hobbies, right? Some people,
Yeah.
play hockey
Yeah.
every Friday night or multiple
Yeah.
times a year. You got soccer teams, and people do a bunch of different activities, right? So it's kind of no different,
Yeah.
right? Just spread out a little bit differently there. Similarly, like, we're so lucky that we have parents and family that help us out too, because we've gone on many trips as well, and it's the same thing, right? Like, to just have that mental break where you don't have to, for 5-6 days, you don't have to think about it until the day before, like, oh, I gotta get home, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it's just good that way to allow you to have that time, which is good.
I think it's also important to validate the need for it. So, like, often the stigma is when you're married, like, you don't, it could be viewed as inappropriate of me going away for a week or whatever, right? Because, that whole, you know, society has told us like the mom has to, do this X, Y, and Z and whatever. So I think it's important to acknowledge like it's okay to go away for a week or whatever, to be with friends and to unwind and unplug and only really think about yourself. I think it's really important. And I think we as a society need to encourage it more and validate it more. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
No, yeah,
right?
no, I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right, so that was that. Then you had your 40th birthday.
Yes.
We both turned 40 this year,
Oh my god.
which is a crazy thing. I remember back, like, they had an over the hill thing for my dad, and I just remember that, like, in that everyone just like, oh man, he's 40. Like it seemed like this crazy thing. Now he's in his 70s, right?
Yeah.
And just turning 40. But I still feel like I joke, like I still feel like I'm 19, except for when I go for a run and then my knees hurt. So then
all the memes about
my back hurts from sitting in my car driving to a site. I don't know what's up with that. Jeez.
It's true. Like all those memes are like, they're really true.
It's an interesting thing because I'm part of some different like dad groups and bodybuilding groups and stuff like that, fitness groups. So someone's like, dads 40 plus, show off your physiques, right? And like all these guys are like, I'm just, holy geez, I can't wait till I'm 50. If I keep putting in the work, I'm gonna look like that guy is super ripped and like crazy. Like he could go for Mr. Olympia. So yeah, we think about people back in the day when we were looking at like 40, 50-year-olds, and they're all sitting there with like their golf attire on, golf shirts and khaki pants. And now you see guys are all like ripped and tattooed up at 50. So it's an interesting spin on society there. How we've changed things. But yeah, that's, hey, we're 40.
Yay.
So another thing, we had our wedding anniversary, July 12th. This was 17 years this year.
17, yeah.
So this year, so you had mentioned off and on about going for what they call it, afternoon tea or whatever. And so the beauty of TikTok, we talked about this before. So I just kept searching on TikTok, like things to do. I was looking at like hikes and stuff. And then I was looking for different restaurants, unique restaurants and stuff. And then I came across this lady, and I can't remember her name, but she's from Southern Ontario here, and she visits different tea places. So I was going through the mall. I looked at Langdon Hall, which is close to us here on the way to Cambridge. But they were booked out for like all the weeks around our anniversary, so that didn't work. And there was one in Grimsby, but it's like every single one that was like less than an hour away from us booked. Toronto, all these ones in Toronto were booked too. And I was looking at the lady's reviews as well. And anyways, she did one in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And so we've never been to Niagara-on-the-Lake. We always bypass. We've gone to the outlets there a lot. I thought Niagara-on-the-Lake was just like a city off the highway. I always hear people talk about it like everything's shut down. At like 5 or 6 o'clock at night or whatever. But anyways, but then it's like 15 minutes off the highway. Anyways, so we went to the Prince of Wales Hotel. Prince of Wales Hotel. So it was really cool. There's kind of like this sunroom thing built off the front of the old hotel. So yeah, it was a hotel back in the day. It's gone through a couple different owners, but they named it the Prince of Wales because the Prince of Wales came there one time. And so they named it after him. But pretty cool little tea setting place. So you got to pick a tea each to drink. I know nothing about tea. So the lady's like, this one's sweet, so you can do that. I can't remember what I had, some berry one. Yeah. I don't know if you can remember what you had. I'm going to sneeze because my allergies are crazy.
Bless you.
I'm not editing that out. I don't edit anything here unless someone makes a phone call. Interrupts.
Because life.
Surprise. I don't edit anything. I cut the beginning and the end off when we're sitting here trying to fix our hair. And so we got there was like an upgrade, and you could get like cheeses and fruits.
And meats
and it was like basically a little charcuterie. Yeah. So we paid that upgrade. It was like an extra $10, and you could do it either for both people or just one. So we just got one plate so that we could share it. It came with a bunch of different cheeses. There was, I don't know all the ones that were on there, but I know there was an aged cheddar. I like the aged cheddar. So it's fun.
I don't. It tastes
just a little side thing. So I work in construction industry here, so I went to an open house for Stubby's Precast in Tillsonburg. There, shout out to Stubby's Precast in Tillsonburg. Cool open house they had there. If you guys want to build a concrete apartment building for cheap, let me know. I can hook you up with them. So they had now I can't remember the name, but it was some caterer from Tilsonburg. So they had a big charcuterie, like the table was like
the grazing table.
Yeah,
like
the table's like 3
yeah.
foot by 6 foot of just. Yeah. So I asked him. Now I've become somewhat of a connoisseur of
yes, you have.
Of cheeses.
Yes,
it's funny.
You
so
have.
we started doing like little charcuteries.
Yeah.
At night we watch like a movie and stuff. So of course you start with your basic cheddar and your marble or whatever, and
your standard black diamond.
then you get you get old and you get a mild. Yeah. I really like Colby cheese. It's really hard to get Colby cheese nowadays, but
well, I think you can only get it in the States.
Then we started getting some Gouda and Havarti and
Brie.
and Brie. So those are kind of common ones. But then we went to a couple. There's a cheese place not too far from us. We went to. We got like apple and pear one. That wasn't really good. But we got like I think it was a 1-year-old cheddar. And I'd gotten like some 6-month and 1-month-old cheddars before.
I thought it was it a year, or I thought it was like older than that.
Maybe that one was a 10-year. Anyways,
yes, I'm pretty sure it was a 10-year.
Yeah. So it's like crispy and interesting.
It tastes
But
awful.
Man, I think it's like heaven in my mouth. Like
it tastes awful. I don't even want to describe what it like. It just tastes like bad. Oh, I don't know.
So, anyway, back to the tea place. Got off track there. Anyways, cheese is good. Yeah. So so we got a plate of cheese. We got the teas going.
Yeah.
And they give you this 3-tier thing. It's got
like the sandwiches.
It's got scones. Yeah. Of course, now we've become snobs of scones too. Went to England last year. Eating scones out there, and then you try to find them here, and anyway, they were okay. They're like little mini ones.
You can find the scones were good, but it's the clotted cream. Like if they can serve clotted cream with it, that's like apparently with this tea lady.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the tea lady that does the review, she's always talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to do traditional, so we had that when we were going to the Lake District last year in England. Yeah. We got on the train. We took this train as part of our tour. So, anyways, there's a really good place out here in Kitchener called the Sconery. Probably the best ones we've had. There's like apple, cinnamon, bunch of different flavors. So, Sconery, shout out here. We stopped by there. So we had a bunch of scones. There's some muffins. There was different sandwiches. There's like salmon, cucumber, egg salad.
Like the standard. Like that's usually like what comes on the plate.
Not one of those actually interests me personally. I ate them all just to say I tried it, but for me they were kind of bland.
Oh, I thought they were great.
I like mustard on my sandwiches, so everything's like mayo based. Anyways, I like the spice. I like the spice. I like the spice of mustard on my sandwiches. So that place was really cool. Definitely worth doing, and the beauty is, with the power of points on my credit card, it was 100% paid for. So yay, points paid for us to have a cool. I think it was like $85 for everything ish. It was like $45, I think. No, $35, I think it was. $35 for the tea and an extra $45 or extra $10 for the cheese or something like that. Anyways,
I feel like it was more than that.
It was like 85, 90.
Something like that.
Anyways, but beauty, it was all paid for. And I forgot to grab the bottle of it, but so on our way back home, we stopped by this winery. Yeah. Can't remember the winery name now.
Neither can I.
Anyways, they're one of the originators of ice wine.
Ice wine, yeah.
So they had, obviously we were driving in, it said samples, so I stopped in for some samples. Yeah. Wow, it was like the sweetest wine ever, but it was like $85 a bottle. Yeah. For a little tiny thin bottle.
Well, but the process of it is crazy.
And we tried it, and then they had some fruit. I don't know what it was, whatever they called it. It was a red wine. Yeah. We got a couple bottles of that. They were like $10 a bottle. So
anyways,
not a bad deal on that one. We walked around the town for a little bit, but it's just basic touristy.
Yeah, it's touristy things, but we could have done a little bit more research and seen like if there's
there was some stuff. Well, we went to there was, but we went to what was it? The Apothecary. Yeah. So just a quick. It was funny if you guys like Schitt's Creek at all. Yeah. Apothecary. And we walked through there. There's like the town hall you could walk through, but
I just liked walking. Like on the street where we like the main.
Yeah, it's got a good vibe, but it's kind of like everything's when you look, it's like Starbucks. Here's whatever. Here's a Subway. So it's just kind of like, and we just eating all this stuff anyway. So it's not like we're looking for a restaurant to go to. But anyways, unique little thing to do. There's lots of different ones out there. Just gotta look around. Yeah. So that was that was our anniversary.
17 years.
So what else we did? We went to Stratford for the day here, Stratford, Ontario. It's only about 45 minutes from us. So we did a day trip there. So again, I was just searching on ChatGPT, come up with unique, we had a couple days off work, search up what can we do, within an hour of Kitchener, walking trails. So it gave me a bunch of stuff. So it said, okay, there's a bunch of stuff in Stratford. So I just did a breakdown there. So you can walk along the river. There was like a 4-kilometer trail or something. And I was like, it's going to be a bit of a walk. But then I found a walking tour that you could do in the town. It took about 2-3 hours to go. So I went there, ate breakfast first at, I forget what the restaurant was called.
Isn't it like Famous something?
I don't know. It's right on the corner, right by Erie Street there on the main street. Stopped by there for breakfast. It was okay. That you had Eggs Benedict on French toast.
Oh, yeah. That was really good. Like, really, really good.
Yeah, I just had a regular, eggs and meat. And their breakfast potatoes were okay, but they're kind of like the pre-made, not like...
Like from the bag.
Yeah. So pre-made, deep fried. At least they season them really good. A lot of places are so bland.
Yeah.
So, and then, so there's just an audio walking tour. So you just put an earbud in. And follow around with your phone. So it's pretty cool because it's very similar to what we did in England.
Yeah.
And it's really cool walking around Stratford. Now, I drive through Stratford once a month minimum. And you never notice all these things about the buildings and the different architecture of each one. So it kind of just walks you around town. It says, walk to this building, and then you press play, and then you can walk around, and it talks about all the different outsides. Yeah. And so it's pretty cool to do that, and then there's different stores and stuff to go into, and then just learn the history of them.
One of the stops was Reed's Chocolates.
Rio
Thompson.
Yeah, Rio Thompson. Yeah, it's so funny because it's like the second last stop is a chocolate shop. It's like, stop inside. Yeah. So if you go on our YouTube here, if you're watching on YouTube, so we did a live on Facebook reviewing all the chocolates. So I did upload it to our YouTube, so you can watch the full video there. Just a bonus of eating different chocolates. They were okay.
They were good. I liked.
Nothing too crazy, but we got a bunch of different ones. There's some cashew ones, some orange ones, different cream centers, different smoothie ones. Yeah. So, anyways, so definitely a cool thing if you guys want to, just want a day trip. You're kind of in the area. You can reach out or just search online for it. Just a walking tour put on by the city. And it's a cool thing just to learn some history about different things. Like they take you on the tour of the city hall. There's an alleyway of different artists that came and painted a bunch of things. They talk about the main architects around the town. They talk about the town square there and how it was a farmer's market, and they want to do a bunch of different things over the years.
And the steps where Justin Bieber used to sing at.
Yeah, and they've got the Justin Bieber's Walk of Fame star there. Yeah. Tells you about the different
like the
Shakespeare theaters. Yeah, City Hall. A bunch of different statues where they were relocated, how they positioned different buildings. They tore different ones down for the views. So it's a pretty cool little thing.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah, and then we also...
So that was July.
Yeah.
Now we're heading into August.
Yeah, August. August, we ended up taking the kids to Cedar Point at the end of August.
Yeah, but we saw Our Lady Peace first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't remember that. Yeah, we went to a concert
you can't remember
for Our
that?
Lady Peace. In Toronto, Our Lady Peace. Yeah. We've got, what do they call it now? Budweiser stage?
Yeah, Budweiser stage.
Yeah, it's at the old... at the old Ontario Place Amphitheater, Molson Amphitheater. Yeah, so we're in Kitchener here, so we just drove to Burlington, hop on the GO train, takes you in, get off at Exhibition.
Easy peasy.
Walk across. So I've never been to that.
Same here.
That building. So it was just pretty cool. We had a lightning storm, so they shut down Waiting for Collective Soul was the opening big act. Yeah. I forget the other guy's name. Anyway.
Like the Winter
Sleep.
Something.
It was Winter Sleep. Yeah, they were cool. I didn't know that they had done the songs that they did. So, so it was pretty cool seeing that. There was an opening band. I don't know. We just caught the end of that when we were coming in. Yeah. Our Lady Peace went off. It was a good concert.
It was fantastic.
It's kind of like a rehearsed thing though. Like they have like a set. It's like a set thing to like basically like a movie's playing in the background of their whole thing. So not too much ad-libbing there, but yeah, it was cool. It's actually cool when you just have the like you just feel like the positive energy in the arena. So yeah, it was cool. The sound was really good actually. Yeah. So
I loved it. It was a fantastic concert.
But yeah, I was getting you're getting kind of nervous because you're delayed like half an hour or whatever for rain and lightning, and you're like because the GO trains only work so long
until whatever time, right? So you got to make sure that you're on that train, or else you're taking a cab or an Uber to Burlington, and who wants to pay that?
Yeah, so we made it. They were just starting their last encore.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
So
we took off there.
We took off, yeah. And
anyway,
we made
it right on the train. Yeah, like 10 minutes later, the train was coming. It was starting to rain then anyway. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, good little thing to do. Then we took the kids to Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So a little hack for us here in Ontario: if you buy your Wonderland pass, it's good at Cedar Point because they have the all park add-on. Mm-hmm. So we didn't have to pay for that. We just had to pay for a hotel, which was like $200 a night-ish for 4 nights.
Yeah.
And then obviously our gas and food. Crazy thing in McDonald's there is like super
$70 US.
$70 US for
65 of us.
And then meanwhile we went to
Wendy's.
Went to Wendy's
the next day. It was 35
US. For like twice as much food. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Breakfast, we stopped by Jolly Donuts.
Yeah.
There's pretty good donuts.
Yeah. Very like retro, like it's old school inside. I want to say like 80s kind of diner inside. Hasn't changed at all.
And so we stayed at, what's it called? Castaway Bay? Castaway Bay. So it's part of Cedar Point. So you get an hour early to the park, and it's indoor water park. It's okay. Like our kids are 12, 13, 16. So after like an hour and a half, 2 hours, they're kind of bored. There's some basketball stuff you can do in the pool, but there's only a couple slides. So you kind of get bored of that. Anyway, so did that the first day, went to Cedar Point, hit a couple rides, and then went back and forth from the park and did a little shopping. And it's so funny because you're talking earlier about the cruise ship and all that stuff. Like our kids like, this is the best vacation ever. I'm like, better than Portugal last year? Oh, way better. Right?
It's like, what?
A little more exciting, I guess, going on amusement park rides than you just feel like kind of gross though. We got 2 food passes, so you get.
Oh yeah, and you try to, no, like us, we're trying to make it work. Like no, we paid X amount of dollars for this.
It's like $36 a meal. You get a meal every 90 minutes.
Every 90 minutes we were getting food.
So it's like 11 o'clock. The kids are eating chicken strips. So you get 2 things of chicken strips that holds the kids over. 90 minutes later, we're getting like Chinese food. And like meanwhile, like the chicken fingers were too much for the kids to eat. Like we had just eaten, an hour and a half before then, right before we got into the park. Chicken wings, and then like by the end, you just feel so disgusting. I was like, can I just use this to get 4 fruit cups? You just eat fruit.
And it wasn't even good for you.
It's stuff that's been sitting there forever. But
it's like sticking it to the man. I'm making sure I'm getting my money's worth.
I can only eat so much, now we have got the food passes here at Wonderland. Yeah. So when we go to Wonderland, we get 2 free meals.
Which I think is great. Like I don't eat that food, like that kind of food a lot. So only having it twice in a day will probably.
Yeah, and they keep adding more varieties at least at Wonderland. So
the Chinese food, the Manchu Wok.
Manchu Wok, subs, pizza, chicken strips. Yeah, if you're just eating chicken strips and fries all day, like if you go multiple times, it feels you feel gross after a while.
Because this is our second time doing this. The first time, I don't know, was it just before COVID?
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, summer of 2019.
Yeah, so
we had the food passes. Yes, we had the food passes that work down there. So this year, your Wonderland food pass doesn't work in the States for the rest of this year, but you can upgrade to make it work next year.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it is. But
like I remember in 2019, like the one time I went into like over by Thunder Run, there used to be like a little market where you can get like fruit, like fresh fruit and like sandwiches, and I saw this like egg salad sandwich, and I was like, oh my God, thank God, an egg salad sandwich.
What's really cool is when we went to Winterfest, you get like a whole turkey
dinner.
You get like a whole turkey dinner.
That was awesome.
And our one son, we had to get like a hamburger you had to go to a different place to get a hamburger from. So it's, you got picky eater kids. It's tricky that way. But and then now it brings us to September. Kids are back in school. Yeah. Back in work. At least we've had really good weather.
Back to the grind
recently, but
the routine and whatnot.
But yeah, that's kind of where we are now. Thinking about what we're gonna do next year with the kids. Now we've got our passes, so hit up a couple more. Depends on the economic state of America.
Yes.
And how
it's going over there, and how travel.
We've got them. It's not so bad. Like we're in a good place here in the sense of like we can get to Cedar Point's about 5.5 hours.
No, it's 4.5.
Well, depends on the border.
If you go to the Erie way, it's 5.5.
Yeah, but anyways, we hit the border. We had a long wait at the border. Coming back.
Yeah.
Happens sometimes. See, we've got Darien Lake's really close to us, about like 2.5 hours away. There's other ones that you can get in like 5 to 10 hours as well.
I mean,
on a drive.
If you can't go, if it's not safe to go to the States next year, at least we have Wonderland. We can.
Yeah, exactly. So
hit it up for a little bit. Go to the mall.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about where we live. We're not like an hour and a half to most cool things. 2 hours you can get to Niagara Falls and just cross the border, and 3-4 hours you can be in a place like Erie or go check out Michigan. So lots of different options, which is cool. And that brings us to where we are right now. But I think this is overall a good summer. Last year was kind of rush because we went to England, and then in September we went to Portugal because it was your parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So so that was busy, and just the summer.
This was our like nothing year.
Yeah,
I think is how I termed it. Like we did a lot of stuff last year, and I was like, this is our nothing year. It's
like the one kid said, hey, we haven't gone to Dominican this year. We're like,
we haven't gone in a while.
We haven't gone on a vacation in a while. We're like, Portugal last year? Wow, that wasn't really a vacation. I'm like, all right.
No, he's like, not that kind of vacation. And I was like, well, what do you want?
Chilling in beaches, just like, aside from the fact that you don't get donut bars and...
it's probably the food and the donut bar.
A little bit different than if you're at a all-inclusive, but overall, good summer. Still trucking along, and hopefully you guys enjoyed a little wrap up and reviews of multiple things. You can check us out. Check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcast and YouTube. We put clips on YouTube, and or you can check us out. We didn't really talk about either your business. So just quickly touch on your candle business. So Sable & Co.
Yes,
you have a candle business with
my friend Jamie. We're just two nurse moms who make candles. She is really fantastic at making dessert candles, so they look edible. And I make candle floral bouquets and arrangements, and I also make upcycled candles. And I just started making these like swirly type candles, and I will put like labels on it. But I'm mostly, into the candle bouquets and stuff.
So if you guys are looking for unique gifts, You got a wedding coming up, baptism, communion,
favors
anniversary, favors for parties. Reach out.
Instagram.
Check them out. Sable & Co. I'll put the link into the description here on all the different platforms. But check out Sable & Co. sableandco.ca. So sableandco.ca on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah.
Spread the word. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like us, subscribe to us. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell icon. You'll see when new clips and new episodes come out. And give us reviews on Apple and Spotify. Help us out there. If you guys got any topics you want us to talk about, if you guys want to help promote anything, if you got any events coming up, we're always happy to help promote your events coming up. And if you got some fundraising going on, stuff like that, let us know. But with that, we'll see everyone next week.
Bye.